Oh, the torturing device. I forgot to pick. Okay, that's okay. Seat belts fastened. Yep. Are they? Fuel selector on both is it is electrical avionics off. Circuit breakers in. Brakes hold and mixture full reach. Throttle open 1/8. Carriage cold. And primer. I will do one. I don't remember what date. So the VR was checked on the 24th last month. So we are within. This is very hard. Okay. In unlocked and prime master switch on. You have to. I skip things. I realize that very often.
You do.
Master switch on. G3X. Continue. I don't want to skip this thing. Continue. We don't need that.
So all you had to do is verify the database. So what's next on the checklist?
A database.
So that screen you clicked through, you had to check the expiration of the database.
Is it here or is it?
No, you already clicked past it.
Okay. Okay, so.
Well, you can't go back, but okay. It was up to date.
So I want the IFR. I want the back.
Okay, what's next on the checklist?
Engine gauges verify. Beacon on. Propeller area clear. Start. Clear. Throttle 1000. Oil pressure. Oil in right hand temperature flaps up. Mixture lean. Avionics on. Okay, Ashley. Yep. Hear me? Continue. So we have an expiration September, current until September 5th. So we are good. Yep. And fuel on board 40 gallons. 40 gallons.
Okay. This.
And the half LCDI is half left. Two half left. I see the 2 here. No, where I see the 2 here, yep. Right? And not annunciations, well, have red X's.
So
there.
Where's VCDI?
VCDI half up, and OBS 150.
Okay, VCDI. What's after VCDI? Stop skipping things.
VCDI half up and OBS.
Nope. What is that right there? Is that OBS? RV95.
Out of view.
So V flag out of view.
Okay. V flag out of view.
So there's no flags here.
Okay. What about this?
It'll come back up. It just needs some time.
Okay. Direct DTK is what is that?
Desired track.
Desired track is 150. So the course 150. Okay, continue.
Okay.
Not the decision.
No. So what does it say? Autopilot PFT. What is it asking you to do?
PFT.
So this bar right here, it's just asking for you to make sure there's nothing here.
Okay. G3X display configure. We have what we want, and the source external GPS. Go back and GTN display configure. Aid is information.
Okay, is our GTN configured?
Huh?
Is the GTN display configured? So go back. Map.
Test aircraft information, Quebec now.
So we have desired track, distance, and distance to destination. That's what we want. So the GTN display is configured.
Flight plan, and 8 is
closed. communication outlet 122.5 and 121.5 out of service. Boeing south ramp closed. Taxiway Alpha 7 closed, and taxiway Alpha between Alpha 6 and Alpha 7 closed. Advise on initial contact. You have Quebec. Paine Field Airport information, Quebec 2153 Zulu, wind 320 at 5, visibility 10, few clouds at 9,000, temperature 20, dew point 13, altimeter 29090. Visual approach in use, arriving and departing, runway 16 left and runway 16 right. Just intermission, taxiway Foxtrot between taxiway Foxtrot 2 and taxiway Foxtrot 3, the south 400 feet is closed. Paine remote communication outlet 122.5 and 121.5 out of service. Boeing south ramp closed, taxiway Alpha 7 closed, and taxiway Alpha between Alpha 6 and Alpha 7.
We have that already.
Okay.
So, this GA is information, altimeter setting done, altimeter setting verified, 2990, and IFR clearance. You have to, you do it here, or we
Yep, so put in the clearance frequency.
And
So put it on the
Alpha 1 taxi
COM
via Charlie
2.
Alpha. 16 right Alpha 1.
We already got the ATIS, so put it on the COM 2.
So it's 127.175. Okay.
Okay, so before I call them, I already have my craft acronym, and I'm going to put what I expect. If they give me something else, then I'll just cross it out and write it in. So I expect to be clear to Paine via the Paine 6 departure, and then as filed, so I put AF for as filed. I expect that they're going to clear us for 2,000, even though we filed for 3. And we already know that the departure frequency is 128.5. I don't know what spot code they're going to give me. Alright. So I'll call them. Paine clearance, Cessna 7380 Echo, ready to copy IFR to Paine. Paine clearance, Cessna 7380 Echo, ready to copy IFR to Paine.
Can we talk to ground and tell them?
November 7380 Echo, Paine clearance.
Paine ground, this is 7380 Echo. We weren't picking you up on Paine clearance.
7380 Echo, Roger, how do you hear now?
We're getting you out of 5.
7380 Echo, Roger, just remain this 60. Cleared to the Paine Field Airport via Paine 6 departure, then a stop. Maintain 2000, departure frequency 128.5, squawk 4602.
Clear to the Paine Airport via the Paine 6 departure, then as filed. Climb maintain 2000, departure frequency 128.5, squawk 4602. Will advise ground and tower IFR Cessna 7380 Echo.
7380 Echo, read back correct, thanks.
Okay, so
Paine
that
ground,
was easy.
278 Charlie Alpha, information Quebec at Rainier, requesting
Hold on.
southeast bound.
What's the rest of our checklist?
Okay.
Yeah.
278 Charlie Alpha, Paine ground, runway 16 left, taxi via Golf.
So we have the VOR
16
check
left,
already
via
checked,
Golf,
the
you said?
clock,
278 Charlie Alpha.
the
278 Charlie
clock,
Alpha, 8 from
Where's the
Golf,
clock in
and
here?
it's probably best to exit by Golf 1.
clock is here.
So I
Check.
got 22.7 as well, so that
Yeah.
seems accurate.
It's accurate test.
Paine ground, Cessna
Yep.
4350 Papa, near
Because,
Golf 1 with
database
Quebec,
is
requesting
current,
taxi to 16 left with northeast.
Map,
departure.
GPS maps. So we need to load this.
But we're not to that part yet. Let's follow the checklist.
GPS map data fields set already did. Okay,
Yep.
ATIS we have, IFR clearance we have, transponder set and altitude. Back altitude.
No, I want you to get in the habit of using this knob
Okay.
because you're flying with your left hand. You need to do everything else with the right hand.
Okay. Okay. Then heading. We want 163. Wait a minute. We have what winds do we have here? 3. So we fly the 3-4 then. 3-4.
Well, which runways did the ATIS say are in use?
I didn't write it, but I assume that.
Okay, well,
3,
next
4
time write it
left.
down. It's not, so that's why you need to write down the runways in use. The runways in use are 16 left and 16 right.
Be advised, might be a little bit.
So we take off with tailwind.
Yes.
Okay. That's not good.
You're fine.
Okay. Our navigation radius. We want the 132.95, and com radius. We have ground here.
Both you skipped. So do you have your charts and logs organized?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then next is your flight plan.
Flight plan. Okay. Flight plan. PAE.
Yep.
I hope not. Okay, add Paine Field, but
Nope, just put Paine Field because when we load the procedure, remember it'll automatically add IWalk if that's what we're cleared to.
and then we go back, procedure, departure.
We don't know which runway we're going to use yet though, so we can't really put the departure in.
Okay,
So just go back.
cancel. Approach. We want approach, localizer.
RNAV Yankee 16 right.
Nav Yankee 16 right. Okay, and vectors. PAE.
No, what is?
AWalk.
Yep.
Okay, I don't want to mess up with this because it's crucial now.
Yep. So load approach.
Load approach.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, and make sure that it looks accurate.
ITP and runway, the miss approach
G4
is activated. It's
It's not
loaded.
act-
I mean, we
It will automatically ask you if you want to activate it once we
Okay, I
hit
see
the
both.
missed approach point. So the missed approach point is the beginning of runway 16 right. Once we cross 16 right, you'll see a screen pop up and it'll ask you if you want to remain suspended, meaning that you're going to continue to land, or activate the missed approach, meaning you're going to do the missed approach.
Okay. Or I can cancel, or I leave
Yeah.
it that way. Okay.
And then you can see it says it's going to bring you to a SEPO and the hold at a SEPO.
Nav radius. We have that. Nav radius.
Do we? That's calm. What about nav?
Nav radius. Okay. So nav radius.
Okay, so
What's the?
our first approach is the GPS approach, so there's no frequency to put in for that. But our second approach is the ILS, right? So there is a frequency to put in for the nav. We want to do as much work on the ground as possible. So why don't we enter in the ILS, the localizer frequency for the ILS Yankee?
ILS Yankee is ILS Yankee 109.3 and 109.3. Enter. Confirm. No. 109.
Come on, ramp, like to proceed.
Okay, is that the COM or the nav frequency?
This is the navigation.
Okay,
No.
we're not on the navigation.
Okay,
though.
gotcha.
Yeah.
So, how was the
You
change?
press it in and it changes.
My
So see, yep.
Okay, you press here and okay,
Yep.
pressing. Okay.
Okay, what about on nav 2?
And we want this.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay,
There.
yep.
Okay, so com radio, and I'll
Do you have all your comm radios?
I don't.
Okay, so then don't skip that.
8
Don't change. Why are you changing the nav?
120.
Oh, hold on. So,
I put it back.
okay.
128.5.
Yep.
Okay.
There you go. Alright, now we have all of our frequencies that we need.
Okay, good. Static source. Why is not moving? There, it's moving. Altimeter within 75, so I have 600, yes. VSI 0 feet per minute, and heading indicator, check against compass, and 205, and we have 205-ish, so this is 200 actually.
Okay. It's okay.
Okay. Head indicator against the compass, no red flags, and ground taxi to ramp. I'm not forgetting anything. So. Okay.
Okay.
My brakes work. Gear controls.
Micros.
Gear controls.
Micros. Okay, they work. Your controls.
My controls.
Your controls.
So the taxi is always the same, ground and taxi to. You do the radios.
Yeah, I am. And stop next to the Seneca. Paine ground, Cessna 7380 Echo at Regal, ready to taxi for IFR departure with Quebec.
Air 7380 Echo, Paine ground. You on 16 left or right?
16 right, 80 Echo.
Air 7380 Echo, runway 16 right at Alpha 4, taxi via Charlie Alpha.
16 right, Alpha 4, Charlie Alpha, 80 Echo.
Charlie Alpha. Alpha 4.
Air 80 Echo, I think you said it, but verify Quebec.
We've got Quebec, 80 Echo.
Thank you.
Gotta lift that nose up over these bumps.
Okay.
Paine ground, airport 33 at Boeing Motorstate, Quebec Alpha to
Airport 33, Paine ground, proceed Alpha.
Airport 33 Alpha, thank you.
777X, look at that.
Paine ground, King Air 111 Tango Charlie, clear 16 right, Alpha 3 taxi, prop barrel.
King Air 111 Tango Charlie, Paine ground, taxi via Alpha Bravo.
Let's get on that center line.
Bravo 1 Tango Charlie.
Center line.
November 8 here, Echo, your opposite direction traffic you see will turn out on Bravo.
80 Echo. Slow down.
Bravo is there.
Yep.
Air 350. Sorry, right?
Oh?
King Air 350.
Oh.
I'm not wrong. Okay, so we have the wind coming from there, so can I put here?
So you'll have to just swing out and point in the direction that we're departing.
Okay, but the wind comes from 320. That's why. Okay. Okay. So now. Okay, cabin doors latch, are they?
Yep.
Latch, autopilot engage, autopilot engage, controls I can overcome, and when I overcome this, where is this? I press and I pull if I have to disengage, pressing the autopilot. So, flight controls more, overpower, disconnect, flight director as desired.
We're not using the flight director, so
Okay,
turn
heading
it off.
bag set already, heading navigation, altitude bag set. Do we need...
Turn off flight director. Turn off flight director.
Okay.
We're just flying the old-fashioned way today.
Okay. Flight controls free and correct. Thumbs up, ailerons up, and opposite down. And the whole range is free and correct. And trim for takeoff.
Hang ground, airport 403, Boeing Southgate, would like Alpha to maintenance.
Fuel valve in both mixture reach and
ground, proceed as requested.
1700.
Proceeding, thank you.
Ground number 5, Boeing Southgate, like to proceed close portion of Alpha via Alpha.
One left, and it's
Airport,
pushing 60. One right,
5, same ground, proceed as requested.
2 left,
Airport 5, proceeding as
and
requested.
it's in 90.
Airport 5,
And I have covered heater on, and 25, 125 check, oil and fuel and voltage and meter, the throttle idle. And I always check if the engine dies with this on. That's why I say still have an engine.
Yep.
PFD instrument check, no redexes, G5 no redexes, altimeter.
Okay, I did not see you look away. What is the PFD?
November 2 proceed,
Okay, so you need to look at it and check that there's no red X's. Don't just read the checklist. You need to actually check the thing on the checklist.
Yeah, no, I move my eyes and I
Okay.
check. Yeah. Also this, I look this, but I move my eyes like this.
Okay.
38 Echo, taxi 316 left.
Okay, come 1, come 2, set, all set, the GPS flight plan verify, is verify, CDI mode, as required, log G, we are the terminals, GPS,
Yep.
This is what I want, right?
Yes.
Autopilot, verify disconnected.
How do you verify up here that's disconnected?
Nothing is
Exactly.
there. There you go. No, I will remember that from now on. Departure briefing complete. So we have 5,000 feet runway. In case of engine failure, I stay in the ground. If it happens in the ground, and if I climb, if I have runway left, I land in the rest of the runway. As I climb, then I have the option to turn to the left and use taxi, echo, or whatever, apron or alpha to land. As I climb, parallel to have more options, I can return 180 to the opposite runway. Okay.
And you have to do the departure briefing as well.
Departure. So departure.
Where it says depth.
Altitude 2,000.
Departure. So departure is going to be Paine 6 and Paine Field, and I'm gonna take off 16 right, climb, heading 163 to 2000. To the spec 2000 because we are clear for 2000. Maintain 2000.
Yep.
And then contact approach.
Well,
And they
Paine
tell us
Tower
what to do.
tells us when to
Okay.
switch off to approach.
Okay.
What's the lost communications procedure?
Lost communication. If not in contact with Sierra approach upon reaching 2000, continue climb to assign altitude and proceed to Paine VOR, then via assign route. So we don't have any route, we don't have any other, well, we have 3,000 for the approach, ILS. So we proceed to VOR and then we do the ILS.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, good. Departure time is going to be 22:25-ish UTC. Altimeter, this transponder is on the ground, is set already.
Where's the channel?
Sorry, transponder here.
Yep.
We have the squawk already. And, yeah, okay.
What about the lights?
Yes, I want the strobe, I want the navigation, I want the pulse.
Okay.
Okay?
Alright, are you ready?
Ready.
Alright.
Room 97 Alpha 10, can you also accept the short approach?
97 Alpha Tango, correct.
Room 97 Alpha Tango, make short approach number 2 behind traffic, short final runway 16 right, clear, touch and go.
Clear time to go, 16 right, 97 Alpha Tango.
Cessna 7380 Echo, holding short 16 right, Alpha 4, ready for IFR departure.
Room 730 Echo, Paine Tower, stand by for traffic landing.
80 Echo. It's a slight tailwind, that's why they gave us Alpha 4, so now we have 5,000 feet of runway.
Better. Yeah.
Yes, because normally they give us
Alpha 6. But I mean, I didn't ask last time, but I always ask Alpha 4 or Alpha 7, depends.
Okay.
So I have longer.
Alright.
Yeah. Professional pilot, what you're expecting from me? Professional.
I expect nothing less.
Good.
Alright. Alright. I forgot to put the departure procedure in. Oops.
Cessna 732 Echo, traffic departing is in the pattern. Runway 16 right at Alpha 4, clear for takeoff.
16 right, Alpha 4, clear for takeoff, 738 Echo.
Attention all aircraft, wind 2704. November 29 Victor, number 1, runway 16 right, clear, touch and go.
16 right, number 1, clear touch and go, 29 Victor.
Clear. Like. Line. Grooved. $76.
Flight controls?
Go control.
Flight
Room
controls.
97 Alpha Tango, number 2, following traffic straight ahead, runway 16 right, clear, touch and go.
Clear time to go, 97 Alpha, 6 right, 97 Alpha Tango.
Cessna 80 Echo, contact out departure 128.5.
Scale departure 128.5, 80 Echo. Air controls.
Shell departure, Cessna 5254 Whiskey is with you at 1000, climbing 3.
5254 Whiskey, departure radar contact, climbing maintain 3000.
Climbing 3000, 5254 Whiskey.
Scale departure, Cessna 738 Echo, 1,400, climbing 2,000, Paine 6 departure.
782 Echo, departure radar contact, on maintain 2000.
I maintain 2,000, 80 Echo.
22 Whiskey, still approach altimeter 2989er, what's your destination today? Roger. It's a 5-5 for Whiskey, say intentions.
Like the ILS Yankee runway 16 at Paine to missed to hold at East Echo.
5-4 Whiskey, roger, advise you have information Quebec.
5-4 Whiskey has information Quebec.
Thank you. That's a 8 Sierra Echo, turn right heading 250.
Right, 250, 8 Sierra Echo.
There is 0 Juliet Romeo, turn right heading 070.
Turn right, miss the heading 370 Juliet Romeo.
Heading 070.
070, 370 Juliet Romeo.
Alaska 1451, turn right heading 030.
Right heading 030, Alaska 1451.
We're really slow. Go to 2,400 RPM and adjust your pitch.
There's 0 Juliet Romeo, expect the vector across the final approach course for spacing by heading 090.
090 across the course, 370 Juliet Romeo.
Alaska 1451, VFR traffic just off your right wing about a mile heading northbound 2,500 indicated, type unknown.
Looking Alaska 1451.
That's a 738 Sierra Echo, say request.
Requesting RNAV Yankee 16 right into Paine, missed approach 8 Sierra Echo.
8 Sierra Echo, roger.
Seattle approach Skyhawk 536 Kilo request.
Say request.
536 Kilo would like to continue north past Watton and then return back for a hold over Watton with a non-direct entry 60 Kilo.
63 Kilo, procedures requested, maintain 4,000.
4,000, thank you, 60 Kilo.
Alaska 1451, traffic no factor, descend to maintain 3,000.
Down to 3,000, Alaska 1451.
Alaska
I had
1451, additional
255
traffic
just
at 10
because
o'clock,
the wind
4
are
miles
coming from
southbound 2,500.
deviating me.
Alright, looking Alaska 1451.
That's 12687, contact approach on 119.2. Contact approach on 119.2. 0 Juliet Romeo, turn right heading 250.
Okay,
heading
so
250,
he hasn't cleared us for the approach yet, but I'm going to assume that they're giving us RNAV Yankee 16 right. So I'm going to brief the approach. And when you're briefing the approach in real life, you're basically using it as a checklist. So we're expecting RNAV Yankee 16 right into Paine Field International. We already have the ATIS. We're already talking to Seattle approach at 128. Right, 340, 8 Sierra Echo. We've already got our Paine Tower frequency 132.905 in the standby of COM 1, and we also have ground in our COM 2. Our final approach course is 163.
3,000 still established.
Our final approach fix is I-type, which we expect to cross at 2,000. We'll be using LPV minimums for our decision at 770. So that number you need to have memorized. Always remember your decision altitude or your minimum decision altitude. Our missed approach procedure is to climb to 1,100, then climbing right turn to 2,000. Direct to Seppo and hold. My controls.
Turn left heading 190 and join the approach course. 370 Juliet Romeo.
Alaska 1451, Paine Tower 132.905.
Controls.
Over tower, good day, Alaska 1451.
So remember, our cruise setting is 2,400. And we're just in cruise right now.
Okay, so your control?
My controls.
The 22 Whiskey, proceed right to Orchid. 0 Juliet Romeo, traffic alert 1 o'clock at a mile, heading southbound, Cessna indicating 2,000.
Like,
Door control 0 Juliet Romeo. Okay.
0 Juliet Romeo. Tell you what, I have to box you around again for the traffic. Turn left heading 070.
I've got him in sight. It looks like he's turning now, 0 Juliet Romeo, but we can do that turn as well.
0 Juliet Romeo, if he's turning to the southwest, it's up to you. If you want to continue on the approach, I can bring
We
you back down.
expect vectors to final. We're at 2000 currently, so I expect that we'll be vectored between I-walk and I-type at 2000, cross I-type at 2000, and descend to 770 until our missed approach point, which is runway 16 right.
RD 749 Juliet Kilo, turn right direct to Skagit. Time to maintain 4000.
Santa Kilo Juliet, we're shooting the Skagit approach. Could we go direct to Barkle?
Santa Kilo Juliet, Roger, proceed direct to Barkle, maintain 4000.
Okay, direct to Barkle, maintain 4000, Santa Kilo Juliet.
So you would need to get your approach plate up.
And just to confirm, so approach 030
on your iPad.
Are we turning heading 070 or was that to actually join?
Turn to a heading of 070, 0 Juliet Romeo.
Roger, find the heading 070.
are we in some kind of cloud?
No,
Okay.
it's VFR.
That's the 29 Quebec, you cleared
Watch
through
your
the
heading.
Paine class Delta.
Huh?
Watch your heading.
29 Quebec, clear through class Delta at Paine 296.
So you can see on the map, we're basically paralleling the course right now.
Left heading 3.
That's where I-type is, so he's probably going to bring us up past I-type and vector us between I-type and I-walk.
We are feeling in Whitby.
Yeah, we're over Whitby right now.
Kind of unstable air here because it moves walking me to whatever.
2 Whiskey, contact
Yeah.
must be approached
I'm
on
not
18.2.
into it. It's
There's 0 Juliet Romeo, turn left heading 250.
Left 250, 370 Juliet Romeo.
So whenever you have time like this, where we're just sitting and flying straight, this is your chance to do everything you can to get ready for what's happening next. Because once we get vectored on the course, everything's going to happen really fast. So right now he's just been giving us heading, so the way our GPS is set doesn't really matter. But we're doing a GPS approach, so yes, confirming that we're on GPS mode with the magenta line is exactly what we want. And you should be repeating what you expect to be doing. So, you know, we'll probably enter before I-type. We're going to cross I-type at 2000. After passing I-type, what are we descending to?
770.
Yep. And
That's
then,
our decision now.
yep, so we're descending to 770. And then what are the first steps of the missed approach?
We passed 16 right and
Romeo, your full miles
climb
from
to
I-50, turn left heading 190. Maintain
and
2000
climb
to establish on final
2000 heading to a safe hole.
Yep, right. Turn at 2000 direct to Seppo.
Join the approach,
Nice job.
maintain 2000 once established, cleared for the RNAV.
So just mentally preparing yourself, always staying ahead of the airplane is going to help this be so much easier for you.
The altitude, I'm maintaining it, huh?
Yeah, it's looking good.
I have my eyes on this
Good.
1.5 degrees.
It shows. Big improvement since the first time, huh?
Yes, the first time I didn't know where to put my eyes. I mean, now there's a setting of the airplane field for that.
I know. I haven't even really had to say anything. Nice job. Alright, so you can see someone else is on the approach right now, so only one person can be on the approach at a time, so we're just probably going to keep on heading on 340 for now. Kind of boring.
There's 0 Juliet Romeo on departure, fly the published miss, contact Paine Tower.
We'll fly the published miss, contacting Paine Tower, 370 Juliet Romeo.
Just the 80 Echo, turn right heading 050.
Right, 05080 Echo.
Just the 54 Whiskey, if you're not already, change my frequency 128.5.
We're on, we are on.
Okay, so go back into the. Yep, go to proc. Because we're clearly being activate vectors to final.
For Whiskey.
Go to map.
Request the procedure turn at I-1.
Right. And now you can see that he's turning us directly to the course at the moment, right? See, now we're heading towards the course. So we'll probably receive one more heading change before being cleared onto the course. Once we get closer, you're going to be waiting for the CDI to come in, and you'll have to anticipate turning onto the course.
Okay, so it's not direct to I-1, it's direct to the course.
This is vectors to final. Yep, so as soon as the CDI starts to move in, we're going to turn onto the course.
Okay.
But he'll probably give us one more heading before that happens.
Yeah, because you,
1920 Foxtrot, what's your position?
Roger, 2 miles northwest of Harvey.
So now you can see we're 5 miles to height
Bravo,
currently.
Victor, Sierra, then direct Oscar, Romeo, Sierra.
1 mile before I-type, we're going to slow down to 90 knots. Half a mile to I-type, we'll put 10 degrees.
Still approach Skyhawk 563 kilo, holding it.
Normally I do 90 knots and 10 degrees at half a mile. This is our first time doing it. We'll just give ourselves a little bit more time with the 90 knots.
6641, maintain VFR, 2 Sierra Foxtrot.
Number 749 Kilo Juliet.
So remember, this approach has a vertical guidance, so you can see how it says G right there. So you'll see once we get close to I-type, the diamond will come down.
Harvey Field, 1,800, alternate 298.
And then you're going to have to use the CDI and the vertical guidance.
Position correct, 29er, 89er, 2 Sierra Foxtrot.
That's the 8 Sierra Echo, you're 4 miles from my tippy, turn right heading 130, maintain 2,000, established on final approach course, cleared RNAV Yankee, runway 16 right, Paine.
Right 130, maintain 2,000 till established on the course, clear RNAV Yankee 16 right, 80 Echo. So he's given us our final vector to kind of turn us to be like at less of an angle with the course. But
I
now,
copy is 1.6.
Yep, and now the needle is going to start to come in, and then you're going to join the course. See how the needle's coming in?
Oh, yes.
Yep, so you're going to have to anticipate and join.
Oh, the needles, yes.
Yes, so you want to align the needle because we're getting onto the course.
Radar service determined. Keep your beacon code. Contact Boeing Tower 118.5.
Now we're on the course.
4429 expect, have a great day.
I copy 3.5.
Yep.
Heading that way because there's a wind coming, and it will happen like the last time.
Yep. You'll have to make corrections for the wind.
Okay.
So as we get closer,
I type in.
And as we get closer, the glide slope will come in, so it'll be just like an ILS, functionally speaking.
This is 8 Sierra Echo on departure, fly published miss, contact Paine Tower 132.95.
Talk to you on the mist, 132.905, 8 Sierra Echo.
Miles to I type in.
Alright, now I'm going to contact Paine Tower. Paine Tower, Cessna 7380 Echo, RNAV Yankee 16 right.
Cessna 730 Echo, Paine Tower, runway 16 right, continue, report to mission approach.
16 right, continue, and we'll report them as 80 Echo.
1.5.
November 19 Yankee traffic departing upwind estimate westbound, right down departure to the north is approved, runway 16 right at Alpha 4.
See how the diamond is starting to come down?
Northbound, downwind departure approved, runway 16 right at Alpha 4, cleared for takeoff on 219 Yankee. Cool. Alright. So get off the brakes there. Cool, we'll begin that right.
5.5, 90 knots, right?
And I'll help you get out there, and we're gonna...
November 19 when able to check the flight mark.
They're a westbound departure from the downwind, we're a northbound departure from the downwind, so we'll follow them, and then we're going to continue on after they turn west.
Great job.
I'm gonna get to, sorry, control.
Now we're going to keep these two things centered, right, as we pass I-type.
63.
And again, check the flight mark on 132.95, I think that's you 198.
Alright, that's I-type, so now we're descending to 770
Little
on glide slope.
line on the center line with that rudder. There we
So
go.
you're a little bit below glide
And you'll
slope,
notice as we
so
get
maybe
faster,
bring the
we
nose
need more
up
lift,
just a
more
bit.
Nose up, we'll need more right rudder. Not a ton, it's just going to be an ever so slight increase.
Maybe a touch more power. There
Coming the radio off.
Yeah, it's
Rotate.
Tanner.
And then let that airspeed come up.
Alright,
And
perfect.
we'll grab 80. Right on. That's the takeoff. Now we continue to climb at 80.
Who are you learning more from, him or me?
Good
I'm kidding.
Suck Mike. Paine Tower, Skyline 52 Kilo Charlie is ready to roll.
90 knots.
Northwest bound.
Beautiful. Great job, myself.
Right, lose it at Alpha 4.
16,
Alpha 4, I got your
1600.
intentions, just give me a call sign again.
528 Kilo Charlie.
All adjustments.
November 8 Kilo Charlie, right down departure approved, to the northwest is approved, runway 16 right at Alpha 4, clear for takeoff, wind current lead 2805.
Cleared for takeoff. 16 right, 8 Kilo Charlie.
Now you're going below glide slope, so watch out. Bring your nose up. You're gaining a little too much airspeed. And on the throttle.
Thing happens kind of faster here.
Yep, it happens faster here. Make sure you're calling out your altitudes now so you don't miss it.
1,200 and I'm kinda high right now.
500.
Okay, 1,100. Kinda higher here.
Yep, watch your speed.
Sensitive here. 800 feet and 40.
And November 8 Kilo Charlie, do me a favor, continue upwind, I'll call that turn.
We are on the glide slope, 700 miss approach.
Okay. Tower, Cessna 7380 Echo, missed approach.
Cessna 80 Echo, for now, continue runway heading, continue the climb to 2000, I'll call your turn.
Runway heading, you'll call our turn, 80 Echo. Alright, so continue on the runway heading.
Go ahead and see right here about missed or downwind is traffic at 1,700. Once you get them in sight, missed the first turn approved behind them.
We've got that traffic in sight. Missed approach, turn approved behind them, 80 Echo. Alright, so continue on the runway heading for now. Activate missed approach.
Kilo Charlie, when able, just reset transponder. I'm not picking up your 80 SBR.
Alright, but just runway heading for now. So 163.
Left it off, 8 Kilo Charlie.
And you can continue to 2000.
Tower, air lead 5 is preparing landing 1,700 like 10 north of the water.
Yellow 5 Paine Tower, that transition is approved, Paine altimeter 2990.
2990, Yellow 5.
And from ACO, you can start that turn.
Start turn 80 Echo. Alright, now you can start your turn at Seppo, so just try to get the needle centered. And we're climbing at 2,000.
Paine Tower, King Air 111 Tango Charlie, be ready at Alpha 4163.
King Air 111 Tango Charlie, Paine Tower, come back.
So actually press direct 2. We're going direct to assess, so... Yep, so now you should be able to follow it. Sorry, my mistake. I should have just told you to do direct 2 as soon as we started the turn. My bad.
Alright, Kilo Charlie, traffic 1 o'clock, 1 mile Cessna westbound, talking with approach altitude indicates 1,900.
Hey, Kilo Charlie's looking.
Alright, Kilo Charlie, if you don't have him in sight, suggest you begin a descent to back to 1,500, and then when you get him in sight, you can resume on altitude and course.
I got him.
Alright, Kilo Charlie, roger. Airlift 5, traffic 1 o'clock,
Watch out, too, because we have someone
with approach altitude indicates
right there.
1,900.
So it gets to 2,000.
Airlift 5, traffic inside.
Airlift 5, thank you.
Wow, that's really close.
King 1 Tango Charlie, Island to trade off 4, clear
The
takeoff.
guy right here.
Golf 16 right Alpha 41 Tango Charlie.
Tower. Uniform, Alpha 3 ready to go.
System 133 uniform Paine Tower, roger, number 2 for departure, stay direction of flight.
Westbound.
And Paine Tower, Centurion 761, Papa Victor, Alpha 1, 34 right, ready for northwestbound departure.
Centurion 761, Papa Victor, Paine Tower, roger, number 3 for departure.
That guy got me.
Yeah, I see him.
A lot of published message, I do have publishing.
Scale approach, Cessna 738 Sierra Echo 2000 on missed approach.
This is 732 Echo, departure ready contact, maintain 2000, stay in.
Maintain 2000, requesting Paine, ILS Yankee 16 right, full stop.
8 Echo, roger that, turn right heading 330, vectors for the ILS.
Right 330, vector for the ILS, 8 Sierra Echo. Okay, so he says to expect vectors 330. Heading 330.
Demo 4444,
You have 300.
Demo 4444, clear to
Yeah, I have here.
330. Heading 330.
111 Tango Charlie 1,500, climbing 2,000, runway heading.
Okay.
Here, 111.
He said to expect vectors for the ILS.
Maintain 4,000.
So right now we have the RNAV Yankee in our procedure. So load ILS Yankee 16 right for vectors.
6132 Golf, 172, 6 miles west of Paine, requesting VFR flight following to Port Angeles at 4,500.
Here, 1 Charlie, turn left heading 080.
Left 0801 Tango Charlie.
On arrival.
No, we're doing an approach. I said load approach. ILS Yankee 16 right.
Port Angeles, what is your call?
Approach.
6132 Golf.
And he said to expect vectors.
ILS Yankee.
Yep, watch your heading.
ILS Yankee.
You passed it.
32 Golf, squawk 4647.
Squawk 4647.
Load and
Here,
activate.
1 Charlie, contact approach 123.9er.
123.9 or 1 Tango Charlie.
Okay. Okay, so see how when we activated the ILS, the CDI turned green because we're using the localizer frequency.
You are radar contact 11 miles southeast of the Jefferson County Airport, 4,500.
Make sure that the procedure makes sense. So in flight plan, flight plan.
Okay, we do a mixed approach to, oh no, full cross. I-type B.
Clear to climb through Bravo.
We don't want the mixed approach. So when the gas...
Paine Tower, 132.9.
Yeah, so the missed approach always stays in there.
Okay.
Because what if we do need to do a missed approach?
We accept.
Watch your heading. Okay, I'm going to brief the ILS Yankee 16 right. So like I said, this is a checklist for your approach. So we're going to... This is our opportunity to get everything ready for the approach, right? Alright, we will be doing the ILS Yankee in 16 right into Paine Field International. We already have the ATIS. We're talking to Seattle approach.
Echo, turn right heading 360.
Right 360, 80 Echo.
That's the 32 Golf, contact would be approach on 118.2.
Okay. We already have Paine Tower in standby on Comp 1. We have Paine Ground on Comp 2. Our localizer frequency is 109.3, so let me confirm. Yes, it is. And I can see that the approach course is 163 on the nav 1. Confirm it's in here. 109.3 is active, and we have to identify it. Okay, it's active.
0 Romeo traffic.
And then the way to identify the nav on here is that IPAE, the white lettering on top, means that it's identified. So I know they're both working right now.
Okay.
Timo 4444,
okay.
Contact would be approach on 118.2.
So our final approach course is 163, that's accurate course 163, 163. Watch your heading, yep. We expect to cross I-type at 2000. We are at 2000 currently. We are expecting vectors to final, so that makes sense. Our ILS decision altitude is again 770. Airport elevation is 608, touchdown zone elevation 570. Our missed approach procedure is to climb to 1,100, then climbing right turn to 2,000 on heading 280, and outbound on Paine VOR radial 236 to Acebo 9 DME and hold.
Just want to watch it out. We're ready to start the VOR Alpha anytime you are. Happy to hold. To Lambert 350 Juliet 9. 0 Juliet Romeo, Roger. At a seatpost, you join the ARC inbound. I have the post clear when you
so DME is required. Simultaneous reception of Paine VOR and Paine DME.
Echo, turn right heading 060.
Right 060, 80 Echo.
Kenmore 1212.
Circling runway 34 right, not authorized at night.
Kenmore 1212.
DME from Paine VOR DME. Right, VGSI and ILS glide path, not coincidence, so our VGSI angle is 3 degrees. Pilot controlled lighting on 132.905. We are receiving vectors to final. We are currently at 2000, expect to join course before our final approach fix of I-type. Upon crossing I-type, we will capture the glide slope and descend to our decision altitude of 770. So it'll be the same thing. They're going to give us another heading change, and then we're going to capture the CDI.
A picture, take a picture.
What?
Take a picture.
So when you take, so at 770, you'll take off your foggles and complete.
Your Echo 4 miles from Itipi, turn right heading 130, maintain 2000 to establish on the localizer. Clear ILS Yankee, area 16 right Paine.
Right, 130, maintain 2000 until established on the course. Clear ILS Yankee, 16 right, 80 Echo.
Approach, that's 5254.
Alright, that was our final vector, and now we will join the course.
That's the 5254 Whiskey, so approach radar contact, Delta 2989er, maintain 2000.
That final vector is pretty much always within 30 degrees of the course, so we're going to heading 130, our course is 160.
RNAV, Yankee back in. I want to hold this depot first.
54 Whiskey, roger, maintain 2000, hold it at CPO established.
Maintain 2000, hold it at CPO, 54 Whiskey.
CPO is 2.9.
Also approach, maintain 4000.
Tail approach, Sportsman 881 Gulf Sierra, 5000.
Beautiful.
Or Arlington.
Oh my goodness, don't let it get to your head. We still got to finish this
I
thing.
am already a professional. I mean, I want Jellica today to pass my check
Yeah,
right
oh
right
my
now.
God, please.
Okay, it's happy 2 miles.
Falcon 8 Charlie Golf, turn left heading 230. Actually, 8 Charlie Golf, just turn heading of 240 for now. There's VFR traffic at 10 o'clock, at about 3 miles, heading southbound at 3,700. I would turn back towards the southwest once you're clear with them. That's the 8 Echo, contact Paine Tower 132.95.
Paine Tower 132.95, thank you, 80 Echo.
Thanks.
Paine Tower, Cessna 7380 Echo, ILS Yankee, 16 right.
So 7380 Echo, Paine Tower, runway 16 right, clear to land.
16 right, clear to land, 80 Echo.
Okay, 2,000 feet. Let me get the localizer here. Okay, 190. 1,900. High slope. 1,800. High slope. 9. 90. Height IP. No. Right, what was that?
Just your altitude bug. That's okay.
Tesla aircraft permission, Romeo, now current, wind 2804, altimeter 2989.
Remember, it gets more sensitive as you get closer.
Mighty knots. 5, 600.
500.
Okay, 1,100. And I wait 300 feet. Kind of higher now, that's why I don't see. Okay, 900.
Alright, follow the pappies all the way down.
Okay. 80 knots, down, 30. Breathing all the energy that I have.
Okay, nope, stop over controlling, stop over controlling. Idle. Okay, just let it roll out to the next one.
Here.
This is Nate Sierra, contact ground 18.
Ground point 8 Sierra Echo.
Over controlling, I was over controlling there.
Yeah, we're moving the ailerons around like this. Okay. Let's just switch to ground before.
Huh?
Switch to the ground frequency first, and then do the after landing.
Okay, after landing, flaps up, what is it called? I forgot this for landing. Mixture.
So turn off your strobes.
Okay, transponder to the ground, it doesn't matter. Lights, okay. Okay, 10 ground.
And then transponder, put back on VFR. There you go.
Vehicle or sorry?
Paine ground Cessna 7380 Echo Alpha 3, taxi to Rico.
Aircraft at Alpha 3, taxi via Alpha Charlie.
Taxi via Alpha Charlie 30 Echo.
8.
Alright, nice job.
Well, the landing
Good
was
first
like
day.
kind of upsetting.
That's okay. Most people really struggled to make that transition from wearing goggles to landing 30 seconds after that.
Yes.
Most people's landings kind of get a little bit worse during instrument training.
Wow.
Because it's not like private pilot where we're always practicing landing. The only time we're going to land is when we're done for the day, pretty much.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah? How do you feel after doing this too?
Well, I feel more accomplished. I mean, I'm building this knowledge base situation. Charlie, Alpha Charlie.
So,
yeah, I feel that.
I feel.
Yep.
Can you hear me?
When I talk?
Your microphone's not sensitive enough.
Okay, so I feel that not having an external thing, you have to develop some other alternative.
Yep. So that's kind of why I was talking. So you already got under control your instrument scan. So that's kind of why I kept making comments looking at the map, because that's kind of the only other way you'll know where you are, right? So we were on heading 340, which is the reciprocal of heading 160. We know we were doing an approach at 160, so traveling parallel to that course, 340 made sense. And looking at the map, you can see we're over Whidbey. Once he started giving us, slow down, jeez. Reduce the power, Marcella. Reduce the power.
Stand ground, Cessna 4650 Papa at Golf 4, requesting taxi.
So we're trying to, I'm trying to awaken your situational awareness in that way, because you can't look outside the window anymore.
To be for parking.
Also, one thing I keep forgetting to do, we both keep forgetting the instrument check while we're taxiing. You're the only student that I ever forget this with. So,
Yeah.
I'm saying this on camera for both of us to remember next time.
You know why? Because I'm so, you are so busy teaching me that you forget shit.
I do. I'm too distracted by how you forget every other checklist item.
I skip items. Okay. Yes. Yes. You will be a better CFI with me. Because
Yeah.
I'm gonna stretch your knowledge.
I know.
Your workload too. Okay. Okay. Shut down. Shut down. I need 1478004. 1478004. Avionics master off. Mixture idle. And beacon on. The only thing I want is the beacon and now this and beacon on. And ignition off and laser switch off, and we'll control lock later. Oh my freaking gosh, Ashley. This was a very hard work situation.
You feel tired after that?
Tired mentally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine, I was doing all the radio.
Imagine to do all the radio. I have to be organized to fly.
Exactly.
Organizing my mind.
And I did the approach briefing while you're flying. So next time you have to do the approach briefing while you fly.
No.
I helped you with the
This is
GPS.
torture.
I did all of the radio.
Some
We're gonna
part of
keep
me.
on offloading work from me to you.
Some part of me saying, why don't you stay VFR pilot and shut up and just stop doing this? Yeah, because we are spoiled. I mean, VFR pilots, we are spoiled. We do whatever we want unless, just whatever, we ask and they might give us that, Yeah, so that's incredible. I mean, it's incredible how different this is.
Okay, but the funny thing is that the more of this flying you do, when you go back to VFR, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, VFR is so much work. Because with IFR, they just tell you exactly what to do.
Oh, that's true.
So you're going to flip-flop.
Yeah, okay, so yeah.
And I bet you that flight wasn't even more than 1.2 or 1.3. It was, in actuality, a very short flight.
Yeah, we do short flights now with this because it's too much, it's a lot of work. I mean, imagine doing it again.
Yeah, well, you'll eventually build up to where you can do 3, and we can go to different airports.
Okay.
So don't worry, it'll happen.
Yeah. Hey.